Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Model Cars and Coffee, brought to you by Paul at Left Coast Model Car Builds. Great guy. Check out his channel if you're not already subscribed, but I think everybody out there knows Paul and probably is subscribed, so not a ton to show you today, but got the next step done along on more paint on the wedge truck. So I've got this green line along the hauler body, as you can see here, so that kind of picks up where the cab leaves off, and figuring out where I'm going to go from there with the next color. Working on the engine. I've got quite a bit of the engine assembly done on this. Let me add some light here. Sorry about that. Let's swing this over here where we can see. All right, come on now. Sorry, guys. I want to get this down here into the light, so better light. So yeah, I added a few more parts this morning. I got everything painted. It's just I got another little pile of parts here. Has to do with the turbo, I think, and down to the exhaust system. So that'll be the end of that, and get that dropped in there. So that ought to look pretty cool. Got the chassis for the Deals Wheels. Deals Wheels funny car. Got that in primer. So it looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to do any more filling or anything on it. Of course, it's still got some marks on it because it was a glue bomb. So it's got some little marks here and there, but it's ready for base coat. So I'm going to shoot this in Orion Silver, which is a real fine metal flake base coat. And that'll be ready to start doing some sub-assemblies on. I got to paint some more parts for that. The other thing I'm thinking about doing, as far as the hauler, I have this whole series of templates. These are called Tiki Master, and you can get these from Coast Airbrush Products and a couple other companies. And these are, they've got a lot of cool patterns. And I'm thinking of maybe actually running one of those patterns along the edge of the side of the wedge body here. So all the edges of these have just really cool little patterns on them, and of course lots and lots of tiki related stuff. Big tiki heads of all kinds. But yeah, I mean, these edge patterns are cool. These would all make good trim patterns. And some of the larger tikis. These are nice sets. This is how I started out, kind of a grassroots thing for me with doing stencil work as a kid. Everything, when I first started airbrushing, I could not do much freehand, and I'm still not great freehand, but I made a lot of my own stencils out of tracing stuff from magazines or copying stuff over from magazines. This one's cool because it's got little palm trees and bushes all along the edges of it. So that's a cool one. So anyway, that was just a thought this morning. I thought I want to do something different because everything looks just so much alike these days. Other than, I mean, like the lowrider guys that have definitely got their acts together on cool patterns and stuff on their paint. I try to get Ed done and off the bench today. The last thing I want to do is I'm going to use the Tamiya pastels. These are the flesh colored ones, and I'm going to go in there and give Ed some tones on his cheeks and his lips, and just highlights on his arms and legs just a little bit. So I'll probably do that this morning and get that over with, and that'll be that for that one. The only other thing I'll show you, let me grab this here. Big Boy. So this is from Jimmy Flintstone. This is 3D printed, and this is a 12-inch. He's printing up to 18-inch on these, so I'm really excited about this. This was a really nice print too. Fits together really easily. Not a ton of cleanup on this. I got just a few more little specks. You get these little things here where the trees were. I got just a few more little places to clean up. I got to just go over them and make sure. I made a plexi base for him to stand on. I cut that the other day, so he'll sit right on there like that. And I'm not going to paint him in traditional big boy colors, which you guys probably already knew that. There's his arm. So that would go on there like that. And then, of course, we got the tray. I'm going to drop this. And then we got this giant hamburger right there. So, he's going to be cool. I've seen these actually done up like rat faint green before. This could be a possibility. You never know, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep him flesh colored, but his clothing is going to be different. Maybe hair different. And I may, at some point, I may do another one in the traditional colors, but I'm really thinking of mixing it up on this guy. But he's really cool. Really excited about this piece. So thanks, Jim, for passing this along to me. So that's yeah, that's about it, I think. So straighten it up. So appreciate all the nice comments, you guys, and thanks for the well wishes on the surgery and stuff. But got a while, still got a month or so. April 25th. So not sweating it. Just the more I read about it, the more it sounds like I may not be doing a whole lot for that first week or two. So, but I'm hoping to get, be mobile and be able to get some stuff done, because I'm going to be stuck here at home. So at least I hope I can sit for a little while and maybe either or do some airbrush work or something. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, nice day today. 54 degrees right now. Lucy and I had my coffee. Lucy and I went for a nice walk this morning. And it's going to be a sunny, nice day. And I hope you guys all have a really good day, too. So Sundays are, I am actually going to go pick up some sod this morning. And we've been starting to work on our yard. We've had a lot of weeds. And we had it sprayed about a week and a half ago and killed a lot of that crap. So I'm going to try to revive my grass now. And my irrigation system's working great, so I've got everything watered down this morning. I think I'm going to go pick up some sod. Last year, I sodded a good portion of my mother's yard last year after she just hadn't watered enough and lost it, and I must have laid 200 pieces of sod last year, so not my favorite thing to do anymore. And I'm not going to be able to do any of that stuff, in the following months after my surgery, so I'm going to have to try to do it while the doing's good. So I'm going to run out to Home Depot when I get off of here and get this uploaded and pick up some sod. Yay, can't wait. I think that's about all I got to tell you. That's pretty much all that's going on right now. I should have some kits coming in this week. I ordered a few new kits, so maybe we'll do that for What Did You Buy Wednesday if they show up early enough in the week. So we'll show you that. Not anything too exciting, but just picked up a few. Anyway, hope you guys have a great Sunday. Thank you, as always, for stopping by, hanging out, and I hope you're subscribed. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you like what you see, and we'll do some more fun stuff coming up here in the next few weeks, hopefully. So enjoy your day, and I'll see you again soon.